start with what the fuck happened on day one of Rolling Loud, right? So honestly, I fucking hate to do this to like anyone, bro. Like, I honestly saw like 1 second. I saw SSB as like my homies. I really saw them as like boys that I like. That was like that. You know, I wasn't an SSB at all. Like, I'm never gonna claim I was an SSB, but those are my boys. You know, like, I was real to them. Like, I really had nothing to hide. I still don't have anything to hide. So day one, right? Cuffin was like, hey, can I stay at your house for like 3, 4, 5 days, whatever? And I was like, honestly, I have parents, like my dad's here. I even have a screenshot of my dad saying, I want no one in the house. If you guys want to see that too, I'll fucking show you guys that too. I don't give a fuck. I have screenshots of my dad saying, I want no one in the house. When Shaggy and Prime came, he was like, why the fuck did, like, you had people in the fucking house? When I had Selly's here, he was like, you had people in the fucking house. And I was like, I'm sorry, like, like, those are my friends. They weren't here for that long. They pulled up and went to the mall. Whatever. So, Cuffin texted me and was like, hey, I can't stay with them. Like, Shaggy's acting like this, Shaggy's acting like that. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, well, you can't stay at my house. So I hit up Shaggy and I was like, yo, y'all need to squash this fucking beef, bro, because you're saying this and he's saying this and he needs to stay at my house for however fucking long and he can't stay at my house for that fucking long. So I was like, so y'all need to squash this shit. And he was like, no, fuck him. He's weird as fuck, da-da-da-da-da. Like, all this shit, talking so much shit. And I was like, okay, if you know, Cuffin and Shaggy have been in a weird position for a minute. And, like, I'm tired of this whole, like, everyone's perfect, like, blaming shit on me. Thank you, Jay Curry, for the tier 1 sub for 2 months. So, whatever. So, I told Shaggy, I was like, yeah, he said this, but that's why y'all need to squash it, because he can't stay here for these amount of days. I have parents. And then, mind you, Shaggy, if you're watching this, I really was real as fuck to you, bro. I did nothing ever. Like, I bought you Sofago tickets. I did the most for our friendship. If you're in here saying that I'm a fucking treesh or I'm a clout chaser or whatever the fuck, I never gave a fuck about clout. I never started Twitch because I was like, oh, I'm friends with these people and I met Bronny, so I'm gonna start. No, I never cared. They were like, you guys should start streaming. You should start streaming. You have potential. And I was like, you know what? I never thought I was gonna start streaming, and I did. I never gave a fuck. I don't need it. I don't need money. I had money before. I was working on Instagram. I never cared about streaming or Twitch or any of that shit until I started doing it. So whatever. So then Shaggy was like, I was like, okay, y'all should just talk it out. And he was like, nah, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck to talk to him. And I was like, bro, like, it's Rolling Loud. Just fucking talk to him. Like, it'll all be figured out after Rolling Loud. Even Aiden was like, squash the fucking beef. Like, we were all just like squashing. He was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, all this stuff. And I was like, okay, bro, so whatever. So we're at Rolling Loud. We're all getting lit. I met Aiden. I met all these fucking people. We're having a great time. And, Cuffin texts me. He goes, hey, where y'all at? My messages aren't sending. And I have the fucking messages of, like, the red shit saying failed. And then I, was intoxicated. I did drink. I had fun. And I wasn't on my phone. I literally was with Sellies. Again, I didn't get in with Aiden. Aiden did not get me bands. Aiden didn't get me anything. I got my own bands. I got up there on my own. I had a modeling agency. I used to model. My modeling agency was the one that gave me the bands. I was in no control of who was staying where in a hotel. I'm not no one's assistant. I'm not in charge of no one's fucking bands. I'm not in charge of who has money and who doesn't, and who can stay where, and who can do this and who can do that. I'm not obligated to have anyone at my crib. I told him straight up, my dad is going to get mad. My dad, you can't stay here. Oh, actually, before that, when we're on our way back from the mall, I'm telling Shaggy, I'm like, what are we going to do about Cuffin? I'm like, where's he going to stay? And he goes, the only reason why he wanted to stay at your house was so he can fuck you. And I was like, no way, he said that? And he was like, yeah, he said that. And Shaggy, if you're watching this, since you wanted to tell, Cannon and Bronny and all of them that I fucking lied about it, I have screenshots. Okay. Again, Shaggy, I didn't want to do this to you, bro. We were cool, but you kept just shitting on me, dog. You kept shitting on me. You let people just like, and this is my career. This is what the fuck I want to do with my life, and you shit on me. So I'm going to just say it. He goes, I told him he was lying. Just go with it, please. I said from the jump, like I said. When I said from the jump, we'll figure it out after Rolling Loud. He goes, I told him he was lying. Just go with it, please. That's all I'm asking. Don't say shit. What the fuck? Just don't say shit. Have a good day, Shaggy. Bro, don't fuck this up, please. That's all I'm asking. You saved yourself so I can get more shit. He's not going to go on social media and say nothing about it. That's about, him saying that, because Cuffum hit me up and he was like, oh, so you just ignored me because Snaggy said so? And I was like, no, I fucking ignored, like, I didn't even ignore you. First of all, I was texting you and I was like, no, but you can't stay at my house because, one, you said you want to fuck me. I was like, Cuffum, you literally said you want to fuck me and I didn't want you at my crib. And two, my dad doesn't want anyone at my house. And he was like, on God, I never said that. And then when Cuffum goes in the group chat saying that he said that, Snaggy goes, I told him you was lying. Just go with it, please. Because he didn't want to lose his fucking friends that he's fake as fuck to. Not only is he fake as fuck with them, he's fake as fuck with me, bro. I did nothing to you, Shaggy. I was real as fuck to you. All I wanted was for you and Cuffum to squash shit, bro, because he couldn't stay at my house, and you did not give a fuck. Okay? And honestly, he's gonna get more hate, but I was real as fuck, and I really did the most. And all you really have on me, Shaggy, is screenshots of me being fucking hurt about Bronny and me being sad and, like, me just saying all this shit about Bronny, but I don't really give a fuck because that's just me being sad. Other than that, you have nothing else on me because I was real as fuck to you, okay? So then, after Rolling Loud, none of us were on our phone. I can vouch for Aiden. None of us were on our phone. After that, we were all lit. We all had a great time. After, Rolling Loud, we all left and we all went to sleep. We didn't even go out that night. I can vouch for Aiden, for any of them. Prime's phone was dead. No one was on their fucking phones. So I can vouch that night that none of us were on our shit. So then the next day, that's when, thank you, Brady, for the tier 1 sub for 2 months. That night, right, was when the whole Cuffum thing happened. He had nowhere to stay. Mind you, I went back home. I had no one. Like, I wasn't with SSB. I came home. So the next day, he hit me up early as fuck in the morning. Hey, missed you. We had fun on phone with me and my dog. I love you. Hey, I miss you. Have you texted Cuff? No. Bro, he was crying. Why would I text him? You gotta hit him up. Don't care. No, the fuck I don't. I go, he's still in the middle of nowhere. Ain't my problem. What are you doing? Just woke up. But it's Issa K, right? But it's Issa K. It's my fault he was in the middle of the fucking street. It's my fault he was in the middle of... I'm a Trish. I'm a whore. I'm a thought. I'm the one that broke up SSB. But it's my fault. I was talking about... Didn't know that. Right, Cuffum, you didn't fucking know that. You didn't fucking know that, bro. You didn't fucking know that. Right. I was talking about Cuffum that entire night, bro. In the shuttle. I was like, what are we doing about Cuff? What are we doing about Cuff? Where's he gonna stay? I texted an annoying if you're watching this, Mario. He can also vouch for me. Who just went live? Oh, now everyone wants to go live. Annoying could vouch for me. I hit up Mario and I was like, Mario, he has nowhere to stay. I called Silky. I was like, Silky actually didn't answer me. So Silky didn't know shit was happening. But this was the same day. This was the next day after Rolling Loud, after Cuffum had nowhere to stay. And he was like, oh, I got you, bet. Like, give me his number or whatever. And I was like, okay, got you. I hit up Royce. And mind you, that morning when Snaggy literally was texting me that he doesn't give a fuck, I was on the phone with Royce. And I was like, hey, what are we going to do? Where's he staying? What's he doing? And I was like, Royce, update me. Tell me what the fuck's happening. And he was like, okay, I got you. I'll keep you updated. I was like, okay, cool, bet. I hit up Mario. I was like, who else? Who's a streamer that lives in Florida that he can stay at someone's crib? Because my dad, I would get fucking kicked out of my house. If anyone stayed at my house. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would get fucking kicked out. So, I'm trying to see what else I have to talk about. I don't want to talk to him. This is about him lying about the fucking shit. Okay, then I have to talk about this. So then, the same day, Cuffum goes live. He says what the fuck he has to say, and then it's Issa K. It's Issa's fault. And I'm like, bro, I was literally talking about Cuffum. Like, I literally wanted Cuff to be straight. Like, I was hitting up Royce. Like, I was trying to, like, I was doing the most for Cuffum to be okay. Like, I was, bro. And I was. It's not my fault. Like, I'm sorry. I don't have my own house. He can't stay at my house. And he knew that from when he landed. I was like, hey, my dad's coming home. And also, I felt uncomfortable because Snaggy told me he wanted to fuck me. So I felt uncomfortable on both ways. And Cuffum said, on God, he never said that. You know what I mean? So that was both reasons why I just felt like he shouldn't have stayed at my house. So then, me and Snaggy are texting him like, Snaggy, you're blaming this on me. You're just talking all this shit. Like, they all are going to hate me, And then in my mind, it's like, all this fucking, like, this whole group chat, Cannon has hated me from the fucking jump since the day I met Bronny. That man has never fucking liked me. I don't give a fuck. Who the fuck is Cannon to me? He never fucking liked me from the jump for no fucking reason. Thought I was a fucking clout chaser, gold digger. or whatever the fuck he wanted to think. And Cannon has so much to say, but Cannon has never spoke to me a day in his life. And when he has, he was just talking. He was just being a dickhead. So, like, Cannon, suck my dick, bro. Literally suck my dick. You're the biggest clout chaser of them all. Your tweets get no engagement. The second you tweet about me, 500 likes, all these fucking comments. All you wanted was clout, bro, and you got it. You got it from the fucking thought, right? Suck my dick. So then, when I'm talking to Shaggy, right? When I'm talking to Shaggy about this whole entire situation, he's literally telling me, fuck, I have to send the rest of the screenshots. He's telling me, don't say shit, stay quiet, it'll all die down, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, it's all gonna die down. And I was like, this is gonna fuck my reputation, it's gonna fuck my career up. Like, I worked so hard to get where I am. All of you guys know, all of you guys that are OGs, I did these hours, I did these streams for hours and hours and hours. I put all my fucking time into this fucking shit for, like, my shit to be fucked up by someone that just doesn't give a fuck about me? Suck my dick. Like, literally suck my dick. He goes, I know you're gonna say something. I'm not, but it just goes to show you everybody's loyalty towards me when I'm probably the realest y'all ever encountered. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. It's this one time we have to squash this shit to make SSB as a brand look better. Can't keep beefing. As long as you don't show no more text and messages, don't text and don't say nothing else, you'll be good. No, because y'all are smart. You're gonna blame the one person who has a friendship with SSB but isn't exactly in SSB, and it's me. It makes sense. And it's better for y'all's brand. Got it. Mind you, no one else in SSB knew the actual truth. Shaggy was lying to all of them, saying that, like, it's my fault or whatever. Aiden's too fucking busy to be occupied with anything that has to do with me. So, he didn't know shit that was happening. But in reality, I knew that shit, like, I didn't want to say anything because all that shit's that happening. It's just Shaggy going in the group chat saying, Issa this, Issa that, da-da-da-da-da. And the whole group chat, obviously the boys, eating that shit up because that's his boy. You know what I mean? Like, Shaggy is his boy. So, obviously, they're going to eat that shit up. And I'm just the clout chaser that, became whatever the fuck because of Bronny or whatever the fuck. Like, no, bro. Like, this is literally nothing to do with me. Do you know what I'm saying? Wait, I have more screenshots I have to send myself. Hold on. There was another one where he was like something because nobody... I have it here. What do I say? Something because nobody gonna fuck with me after you said I told you that. I'm really thinking about saying you capping. This is about when I told Cuffum, like, oh, but he told me you wanted to fuck me. And then he was like, he said this shit. He was like, something because nobody gonna fuck with me after you said I told you that. I'm really thinking about saying you capping. I was like, so you're gonna continue making me look like a bad guy. Okay. He goes, I'm the bad guy, getting the most hate. I go, all night I was speaking about Cuffum to everybody, asking what we're going to do about him, and everyone ignored me. What do you want me to say to him? Tell him another reason why he couldn't stay at your house. And I was like, I did. He knew my dad was coming back home. So I'm talking a lot because I'm nervous, obviously. I have, like, a lot has been going on. But at the end of the day, I know where I stood with the entire group. I know my loyalty with the entire group. Okay? I knew my loyalty. Prime knew my loyalty. Royce was like, I knew you were good. And I was like, bro, I was too scared to be honest and come out and be honest because I didn't want to lose my friendship with Shaggy. But in reality, I didn't do anything. And I was good this entire time. And I was just like, bro, no, like, I just want, I don't want Shaggy to get more hate. I don't want Shaggy to get more hate. When in reality, I was getting hate for nothing. For literally nothing. And I was just taking the shit that happened, that was going on with Shaggy. I was just letting it happen. He was like, it'll all blow over. And I even told, I called people and I was like, what should I do? I called some girls because I was like, listen, like, these were my boys and, like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to go on stream and hate on them. And they're like, honestly, Issa, this is your fucking career. Do what the fuck you have to do. He was like, do the fuck what you have to do, and then, like, see what happens. And I was like, honestly, I just want to let it blow over, because Shaggy was telling me the entire time, it'll blow over, you'll be fine, do this for me, like, I'm your best friend. Today he texted me, are you for lifers? I was like, you just fucked up my whole career. You just fucked up my whole everything. You fucked everything up, because you thought that it was gonna help SSB, and I'm not an SSB, so, like, you know what I mean? Like, his mindset was, she's not in SSB, so it's not gonna fuck anything up because she's just around us. She's not really in SSB, so like who fucking cares? But in my eyes, it's like, but those are my friends, you know, like I wouldn't have never started streaming if it wasn't for Cuff and Snaggy, like, and I don't need a reason to lie. So at the end of the day, if you are still confused, you shouldn't shit on Cannon. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about Cannon. He has hated me since day one, and I've never done anything to him. He could have hit me up and been like, yo, what's up? Like, straight up, Royce hit me up, and he was like, tell me what's up, whatever. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live. You know, I called other people. I called girls, and then they were all like, you know what, expose him. I was like, bro, I really don't want to do Snaggy like this. But I obviously had to because I had to, bro. I had to, and I'm sorry, like, Snaggy, from the bottom of my heart, you were really my boy, and, like, I did the most for our friendship, you know, like, I really fucked with you. I was gonna go all the way to Atlanta. I got you those fucking tickets for your birthday, you know, like, I did everything. I let you hate on me, and you didn't hate on me. I let you let everyone else hate on me. I saw earlier in Prime's Discord, in his stream, you were on Discord with Cannon, and I think Bronny was in there, and the rest of the boys, and you let them just talk their shit about me. You let them talk their shit about me when you knew I only said what Cuffham said to you was because I couldn't have him stay at my house, and I needed y'all to squash the beef. You knew the next day, again, if you guys don't fucking believe me, that Cuffham was down bad, and you said, no, don't care, he's still in the middle of nowhere, ain't my problem, what are you doing? You knew. You knew, and you still let everyone blame me, and you even said it. SSB is a brand. You just have to do this for the one time. Don't fuck this shit up, please. That's all I'm asking. Because I'm not an SSB? Because I'm not an SSB? That you just let everyone shit on me? And, like, I understand y'all are saying you snitched, but you have to also understand my point of view. He was saying that he needed to stay at my house for 3, 4, 5 days. He couldn't. So I needed to be like, Snaggy, y'all need to squash this shit because you talk shit, he talk shit, and y'all need to squash this so he can stay with you because he can't stay with me. And then he continued to say, yeah, but he wanted to fuck you. And then he continued to tell Bronny and the rest of the boys that I lied about me saying that I made up that Cuffham wanted to fuck me. Why would I make that shit up? That was my boy. Why would I want to make that shit up? So, again, at the bottom of my heart, Snaggy, I love you. I love the rest of SSB. You know, like, you know, they're all cool as fuck. Cannon, nothing against you, bro. You're just stupid. Like, you're just dumb. The rest of the guys, Aiden, you're cool, bro. Thank you for making me feel, like, welcomed. You know, you were very welcoming at Rolling Loud. You know, you gave us food. You know, you did what you had to do. It was very welcoming, so thank you. Prime is Prime. He really don't know shit. Like, he's just there. Cuffham, I understand you were confused. I understand you don't know what was happening, and you were, like, getting all these lies from Snaggy and all this stuff, and you didn't understand. Snaggy Mo, I talked to Celine, you're good. Anyone that said Issa K, suck my dick. I literally let y'all just talk shit for days. I wasn't gonna go live. I really didn't want to do Snaggy like this, and it hurts my heart. It really breaks my heart, bro, because, like, I really saw this group as, like, my family and all this stuff, but I see my chat more of my family than, like, anything, you know? Like, I see my chat more of anything, like, than fake people, you know? So, Cuffham, I'm sorry I couldn't tell you the truth. I didn't want to ruin my friendship with Snaggy. Royce, I couldn't tell you the truth. I didn't want to ruin my friendship with Snaggy. I was loyal as fuck, and Snaggy knew what he was doing, and he literally was like, okay, she loves me, because Snaggy knew I loved him so much as my fucking brother that I was going to take everything, that I was gonna let the hate, you know, fuck me up. But I wanted to come back to streaming, you know, like, I wanted to do what I love to do, and I couldn't if the blame was on me. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else the fuck to say. I really didn't want to say anything. Aiden, I'm sorry if this ruins, like, anything, you know, with SSB or whatever, I need to clear my name. This is also something I want to pursue. This is also a career I want to take. Hold up, Brian. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's it. I'm done.